Talk Podcast, episode 75. I do have a special guest in the building. We had her on, was it 69 that you were on last?
Yep, lucky number.
I don't know how it's lucky. And get closer to the mic, or push it closer to you, or pull it closer to you.
Okay.
Come on, new hostess. You gotta know how to host.
Bear with me, I'm still learning.
Yeah, this is the Can We Talk Podcast, again, episode 75. I do kind of want to jump into some topics pretty quickly. We're on a time crunch at the moment. You had proposed a scenario or maybe some ideas of what you want to talk about, and I want you to just go for it, say what they are,
Okay.
and we'll talk about it.
Yeah. So the first one I wanted to talk about was traveling alone, because people think that is like so wild. They're like, oh, everyone's getting kidnapped. I'm like, yeah, that's cool and all, that y'all are scared to, travel. But I tell everyone that they should at least travel somewhere alone like once, maybe not out of the country, because I think that might be pushing it.
Yeah, I've seen the Hostel movies. I'm a little scared of that.
Yeah, like I don't want nobody to take me to a dungeon, you know what I'm saying, torture me and sell me and shit like that. So I'm like one of those people where you're like, oh, it'll never happen to me. And then boom, it happened to me. So I would say like travel outside of like the state, by yourself.
So I grew up flying by myself because my brother lives in California and he's 8 years apart from me. So to go hang out with him, I would have to fly to California. So I did that basically every summer from like age 12 to like 18. And I'd spend 2 months every year in California. So when I first started, I think and this is not anything what you're talking about because I'm talking about child shit, but like when I started flying alone, I had to have like an escort. Like I couldn't fly on my own technically, right? Even though
like the flight attendant.
Yeah, they had to like follow me everywhere, watch me go to the bathroom, like literally just stick around me. So like I feel so comfortable flying by myself to get to destinations because as long as you give me some music, something to watch, I don't give a fuck. So was the not only the flight, but like you're saying like the whole experience, like fly somewhere out by yourself and then like just experience things on your own?
Yeah, so I did the same thing too because I'm from California and like my dad's side still stays there and part of my mom's side. So like growing up, I did the same thing. Like I traveled there by myself, came back, I had to have an escort. That was annoying, but for the most part, I always had something. Like my granny always packed me a little goodie lunchbox, and I always had something. But like as an adult, my social anxiety kind of like got a little bigger.
Yeah.
So I was just like, okay. I met somebody on Instagram, and I was like, okay, you know what?
You gotta talk about Instagram too, Miss 100K followers.
I was like, I met somebody on Instagram, and he was pretty cool. So first it started off like joking about me like going out there. And then I was like, you know what? I've never been there any fucking way. I've never been to Colorado. So I was like, fuck it. Like, I have these flight credits. I keep saying I'm going to use them. Mm-hmm. They're like 2 years old. Like, it's about time to go do something. So I was like, all right, I booked my flight. I booked it. I went out there. And I will say it was extremely nerve-wracking. Like, because this is something I've never done. Like, I've never been like, oh, let me meet you. And then I'm like, okay.
Does the person you met live there?
Yes.
Okay.
And so I was just like, okay, fine. Like, I'm going to do this. Mm-hmm. And it took me a while kind of to talk myself into it. And then people were like, you are crazy. Like, you're going to go meet somebody you don't know. I'm like, well, yeah, but we FaceTime. Like, we talk. Like, I got to know the person before I went. Like, It's not like I'm just, like, walking into a murderer. Well, I was, like, hoping that I wasn't. But no, it ended up being like super cool. Like it was a good experience. It was something that's why I say I would encourage people to try it again because, you gotta go outside the box.
Yeah, absolutely.
Would you ever do it?
Would I meet somebody in a different state from the internet?
I feel like it's the same thing as like internet dating.
I mean, I'm sure. Like, I don't think that is abnormal. Like, I don't think that that's like something that people in their early 30s or late 20s wouldn't do at this point.
Yeah.
I think that's something that's very. I don't think it's abnormal.
Okay. I think you think it's interesting that people.
Yeah, like I think it would be because I talk to people all the time. Like I know people in a lot of different states and shit like that. Like I personally know them. I know a lot of people I grew up with who just happen to move to other places. But I don't think it's abnormal. I think that you just have to be as cautious as possible and essentially be as safe as possible. Because if you're gonna risk it, you got to risk it smart.
Yeah, that's true. Very, very true. Oh, trust me, my aunt and my sister were like, you need to put your location on. I need to know the hotel you're staying at. I need the room number. I'm like, what the hell? I thought my location was good enough. Like my aunt Roxy, she was like,
Shut up, rocks.
And then she called me, FaceTime me. I was like, okay, you was trying to make sure. She's like, I just want to make sure you still alive. You ain't dead. He ain't killed you. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're on speaker.
When he's hear you.
I was like, I can hear you. But it was a really good experience. Like, I would do it again. I would
Same
definitely
person?
do it again. Yeah, same person, different person, He's going to watch this podcast and be like, what the hell? But no, I would definitely, like, I would go back out there. Like, I'm planning to go back out there because I wanted to go to the mountains. I want to go snowboarding. Something. Hot springs. I don't know. I went to the museum, and the museum was pretty nice.
And you were in Colorado, you said?
Yeah, and it snowed. Like, as soon as I landed, I was like, what the hell?
What part? Denver? Mm-hmm. Shout out to Denver.
I heard, but, like, I was asking the Uber driver, I'm like, what's there to do out here? And he's like, go downtown. I'm like, but it's fucking snowing. Like, you're talking about walking. It's like raining and snowing at the same time. I'm like, is that normal? Is that what you guys do?
Yeah, absolutely.
Y'all walk in the snow? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh hell no, I'm from Texas. Like we don't even like the cold. We hardly get the cold. Like when it's cold, it could be barely like 60 degrees and we're ready to put on puffer jackets and fur hats and shit. So I was just like, yeah,
Facts.
This is not for me.
It gets pretty cold out there. I've been there one time, but it wasn't like anything for fun. I think it was like kind of work related. So I wasn't able to like do what the fuck I wanted. I kind of had to be at a place at a certain time and all this kind of cool stuff.
Wow.
And I mean cool as in like that particular
Yes.
job that I had to kind of be there for. But yeah, I would like to go back and actually like hang out and do something.
Yeah, I just wouldn't go back. Like, I wouldn't say I wouldn't go back to Denver, but I wouldn't stay there primarily. Like, I'd be in Aspen or something. Like, I need to do some adventurous stuff. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if they have, like, zip lining over the snow.
That sounds more dangerous than regular zip lining.
I love regular zip lining, actually.
I feel like I'm too heavy to zip line.
Too heavy? Are you serious? I don't think there's a such thing. I say that because when I went ziplining, it was some pretty big people. Like, there were good about like 3 or 4 of me, and I was kind of chunky when I went ziplining in Cancun. Like, I was I wouldn't say a lot bigger than I am now, but I definitely almost was like 200 pounds, and it held me. I was a little nervous at first because, when you go and it kind of like sinks down and you're like, it's finna break. It's gonna break. But no, I think the big girls was doing all kind of they was going upside down and everything. So you're definitely not too big to go ziplining.
I don't know. I just feel like I'm the outlier. Like, I don't know. It's just like with me, it would just happen. I don't know why. But
oh, you're like me. All the stuff that you'd be like, oh, it would never happen to me. Yeah. And then boom.
No, I just think everything's going to happen to me when I do shit. I don't know.
Oh, you're one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, you're too paranoid. Yeah. You're one of those, like, you watch the movies and you be like, man.
No, I love movies because I know it's not real. Like, movies, like, I'm not like the guy who's like in the horror movie, like, I wouldn't do that. I'd be like, I wouldn't be here.
Somewhere. Yeah, they got right. I would not be here. Like on Hostel, like y'all not finna catch me in Italy or whatever, and then think because he was rich, he finna take me home, and then next thing you know, I got a dog collar on, and they got me in a little room. I done woke up and I'm strapped up. Like
I give up at that point. Like, you know how they like have resistance in those movies? They're like, we got to get out of here. I'm like, you got me. I'm here. What's up?
Do your worst.
Do what you got to do.
Like, I ain't never get out.
How much you get paid to do this?
Right, can I join? Can we switch? Can I get on board? Is that how I can spare my life?
Yeah, I work for free. What's up?
So you need me to clean up when you're done.
Facts.
Whatever you want.
Facts. And that like the ideal of like going to meet somebody is, I feel safer now than it would have been like 10 years ago, 5 years ago,
Oh,
maybe.
hell yeah. I think in my early 20s, hell to the no, I would not have been doing that. But like as you get older, you get a little wiser, and you just be like, it's more like zero tolerance when you're older. So you be like, you have more experience when you see the things like that have happened. So you're like, I already know what I'm doing in this situation.
Yeah.
Like, you try to do something to me, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Like, like I won't make it into the van.
Yeah.
Like, mm-mm.
Yeah, I think it is. I know it's never safe for everybody, but I just feel like ultimately, if you do that, it's something that you have to think about, mindset, and like know. Did you? I'm trying to get in your business, but did you stay with the individual?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I had a room.
Okay.
Because luckily for me, my job gives discounts with
For hotels.
Marriott. So I had
Shout
like
out to
this
Marriott.
nice ass decked out room. And people are like, what the hell do you need 2 TVs for? I'm like, I don't. But
If I can get it, I'm gonna take it.
I'm like, shit. I'm trying to be lavish. And then they had like a restaurant in there, and I was always at the bar. First of all, I stayed at the bar. I'm like ordering shit, and I'm like, put charges to the room. Like, all the people were looking at me like, oh, she looks like she a little rich. I had this little cute little long little coat on. So they were, and my hair was straight. So they was looking at me like, what the hell she do? Whatever. But yeah, no, it was
How long were
fun.
you there?
I was there for like 4 days.
4 days.
So I extended it a day. So I was only supposed to be there Wednesday through Friday. And then I was like, we both were not ready for me to leave it. So it was just like, fuck it. Stay another day. And I'm going to stay till New Year's. And then I was like, look, I got to go home. Like, my family, everyone's panicking because they're like, why aren't you home yet? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So I was just like, okay, I got to go home for real this time. Like, I can't stay. I wanted to, though. Like, it would have been cool to, like, stay there longer. But I was just like, yeah, it's time to go. I just spent all this money on these rooms. Like, I didn't care anyway because I had the money. So it was like, why not? But it was just like, yes, I need to take my ass home.
Yeah. How's the 100K followers made you feel? Because I think the last time you were here, which is not long ago, I think it was at 70, maybe 80 at the time.
Yeah, so now it's like at 104. And honestly, it feels good because, like when I get paid to make reels now, like I get paid to go live, like they buy badges and stuff like that. So it's just like, it's now just become another source of income. And then someone just requested to make me like a paid, what is it? I forgot, paid brand, whatever.
Ambassador?
Not an ambassador. I can't remember what it is, but it's like,
I don't know nothing
you
about
still
that.
get monetized for it because like a paid partnership. That's what it was. So I just approved that. So I'm going to see how much money I make off that. I don't know. But it might be a pretty little coin. I just hate that they pay you like a certain day. So you only get paid like every 21st of the month. I'm like, yeah, but I made this money all the way like in the beginning of the month. Like I need my money now. So now I'm just like patiently waiting for the deposit. Like, okay, is it ever gonna come? Like the 21st can't come fast enough.
Have things changed, like from the 80 to the 100, like are there tiers to it, to like every 20,000? You're like, okay, shit's a little different now.
Just a little bit. Like people are more interactive. Like so, you go from having like such a small amount of people watching your live to like out of nowhere you could have like 1,000 people, and it's crazy that you have that many people. But it's like amazing how not that many of them actually really interact. Like you'll get lucky. Like I'll get lucky if maybe 3,000 or something like interact, like as far as reacting to a picture or a reel or something. But I'm like, for me to have 104K, like y'all, I need y'all engagement to be a little up more. Like this don't feel like I got 104K. This feels like I got, like 10K maybe. So that's the only thing. Is just like, yes, you get so many followers, but there's really not as much engagement as you would expect to have when you have that many. So it's like, it makes a difference, but it doesn't.
I think it might scale, right? Because like I'm nowhere near your numbers, right? But like anytime I do post something, whether it be on YouTube or like whether it's just like streaming services for podcasts and things like that, like my streaming is way higher than YouTube. Like people, like the majority, and the analytics are there, right? Everyone sees them or can see them if you post a screenshot, which I don't know why you would, but anyways,
right?
YouTube is like nothing but dudes. Like
really?
89%, and it's because I have a lot of women guests on, and this would probably be at this level the only time they might hear them speak if you don't fuck with them. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Like, men like to watch women, especially when they're beautiful women. They like to watch them talk, whether it's about.
I've had ugly women on the podcast.
Oh.
Did I just say that?
You did. You absolutely did, and you're gonna have to air this. So now you go ahead and write. You talking about which now? Who is it?
Episode number. No, just like state.
Next time on the Can We Talk podcast, we will be revealing who he's talking about. Let's put him in the hot seat, ladies, huh? You just put yourself in the hot seat. So
I have always had people with great character.
You should have probably led with that one. I think
you can be ugly with a great character.
You can, and it can make you a little cute. No, you don't.
Next subject. I'm just playing.
I'm trying to give them a little, you know what I'm saying, a little hope, and you just snatching it away like no hope at all, zero.
That's funny.
No, that's not. That's horrible. It's funny. It's horrible that we find it funny. Anyways, run for the bus.
Run for the bus. So I would run from this conversation. So
right.
that works. So this is a list that a lot of podcasters have actually been like going over. And I'm usually not that guy who's like, I want to do this. I want to do what they do. But I thought this was fucking hilarious. So there's a list. I don't know where the list came from. I just know it exists. It's also ideals from.
Go ahead. You want me to say it?
Yeah.
Will it make you feel better?
Yeah.
So this
a little
is
bit.
a list
I feel like
for...
I just hate it on somebody. I feel like they know they're ugly. Fuck.
This is from ugly, jobless, bitter women. No, I'm just kidding. I added the ugly, but
she might have actually. This came from. Just kidding.
Oh my gosh. But no, what it's actually from is ideas from jobless, bitter women. These are weird.
This is an updated list of things men are not allowed to do. I'm going to ring off some. You can read some too. If we read the same, it's okay. Let's double down. The first one here is run for the bus.
I'm going to laugh at that one every time because it's like, what the hell? And I'm going to follow that one with walk because if you can't run, why you can't walk.
Men can't walk.
What the hell are you going to do, float?
I wonder if it's an idea of like if he has to walk places. So he doesn't
like
have a
no
job.
car.
Yeah. So they can't walk. But I still don't agree with it. But I kind of agree with it.
Get some exercise.
There's mad Ubers out here. If you can't afford a Lyft or an Uber to your destination, yeah. Run for a bus.
Run for a bus and hug your boys.
Oh yeah, you can't hug their boys. So you know the dap, the shake dap with the shoulder.
Oh, that's what they're talking about.
I think that's the hug.
Well, that's stupid. I thought it was like full embrace.
Yeah, I might agree with that if that's that. You can't do the whole hug.
Yeah, that mean you hugging you a man.
You can't do the 10-second hug.
And then y'all just rubbing each other's backs and
that's a little weird. Yeah. Exist. I've heard women say that we can't exist.
Yeah, it's a little difficult to have y'all here, but we make it work.
Hang out with a group of girls. That's more so on the insecurity side, I think.
It gotta be. I'm stuck on the eat yogurt.
Yeah, eat yogurt. Is that
even how you spell yogurt? I don't even think that's.
No, yogurt.
Because I was like, where the H come from? Is it silent and I missed it?
Do we know how to spell? I don't know. We skipped that one. Men can't eat desserts or go. Wait. Yeah, these are a bunch of fucked up shits. With mandem. That's what Drake be saying. Like the boys. So you can't eat dessert.
Oh. Okay, I think I get. No, I don't know if I get.
Mandem. That's what the Caribbeans say. Like when I don't know. It's a Drake thing.
Got
That's
it.
100% a Drake thing.
Interesting.
Can't skate.
Eat dessert. I'm confused. Why y'all can't eat dessert?
Oh,
Because I ain't.
it's for women, I guess. Can't laugh too much or too loud. Has to be a calm chuckle with a deep voice. No more than 3 ha-has.
Let's hear you demonstrate.
No.
It's supposed to.
I'm a kiki. I'm gonna do all that shit. Slap my knee. What you mean?
I think there's. Hold on, let me try. Oh my gosh, I can't take myself.
Can't use an umbrella.
What's a can't carry a power bank?
Yeah. I carry mad power banks.
Cook.
Oh,
how do you feel about that, Chef? Chef Cal.
I think
Why can't y'all better know how to cook? Because first of all, look, we be needing help sometimes. I want a man that know how to cook. That's crazy.
no, you got to eat out that day.
His treat. He can't cook.
Can't wear glasses.
Ooh, wait, hold on. Be a nice guy. Girls born after 1991 hate nice guys. First of all, I'm born in 93. And you know what I'm saying? A nice guy is refreshing.
Eat biscuits is wild. Oh, this is even worse. Tie their shoelaces.
So what are y'all supposed to wear? Velcro?
I'm good at tying shoelaces, yo. I've tied mad shoelaces in my life.
Oh, why you can't do candy electric slide at any event? What?
What?
Oh, hold on.
Can't do the electric slide at any events.
Confused.
Oh, that's wild. Being ignored by a waiter or a waitress.
Is that supposed to mean you're ugly?
No, like when you're like asking for the waiter and they just walk past you.
That's anybody. Because, you know, anybody, like, we be like, I know she fucking heard me.
They'd be like, put some bass in your voice.
Drink strawberry lemonade.
I got lemonade in my cup right now.
I was just going to say, what are you drinking right now?
Not strawberry. It's regular.
Oh, my gosh. What's wrong with strawberry lemonade?
It's different. Regular lemonade is manly. Strawberry lemonade's for the women.
Oh, because it's pink. I'm assuming.
Drive with 2 hands.
Yeah, y'all supposed to be. Hold on. Let me show it. Y'all supposed to be like this.
Lean back.
So we're just breaking every driving rule.
Men can't drive with 2 hands.
It's the men dancing and twirling at the 360 picture video. Like, y'all do be dancing hard as hell in them videos. Like, okay, it's already slow motion. We trying to dance in slow motion even more.
Oh god, there's just a few more, but I think that's fucking hilarious.
Like, whoever came, you got to be bitter. Because now why they can't eat dessert? I'm still stuck on that one. Like,
I mean, I'm not a dessert person, but like I like the opportunity or the choice.
right. Little cheesecake or something.
But tie your shoe?
Yeah, tie your shoe, absolutely.
I mean, I kind of agree with the existing. Like, I understand it. It says drink tea. Is that what, like, the messy, like, ooh, drink tea?
Drink
or
regular lemonade. Oh, I'm out. I'm
you
out.
definitely
Fucked.
out.
Yeah.
But what is it? Is there a little liquor in there, or just lemonade?
Absolutely.
Oh, then it's different. That's different.
I can't drink regular lemonade.
That's different. It got some little liquor in it. So back into a parking spot. Wait a minute. What the fuck?
Like movies.
Rock a wife beater with no tats. You know, it does give me.
All right, CJ from San Andreas.
I'm just saying, it gives me 13-year-old boy. I will have to say.
Right, especially for like CD, no bowls, all bowls, no beat. Wait,
Like, oh, these skinny. It's a no for me.
Oh, this is a banana.
So, but it says suggestively eat bananas in public.
I think the rule is you're supposed to come up and like kind of twirl them in your hands like Skittles. Eat them like that. That's what you're supposed to do.
With what?
Like you cut them in like halves and you put them in your hand, kind of twirl them around. Just...
You cannot even do that. They're so sticky.
Drink flavored coffee.
Oh, because you know what they say? They say that men can't do the caramel macchiato fraps or whatever it is. I don't care. I mean,
laugh
shit.
more than once a day.
Well, you've lost that. You've lost that in what, 30 minutes? We've been laughing the whole time.
Be anything other than the leader of their friends group. What is that?
That doesn't make any sense because...
Is that the alpha Negroes people be talking about? I don't know what an alpha Negro is.
I don't know either.
I don't know what an alpha male is.
That's crazy. So what, are y'all all supposed to be dominant? That's weird. There's no such thing.
Hey, everybody got a job. Everybody got a job.
Everyone has their role.
Facts.
Make sure you play it. You play yours. What would yours be?
That is fucking hilarious. I think that, of course, this list is not the truth about like real life, but it's not cry to a song.
Under 5'11".
Yeah, you can't be under 5'11" as a man.
Well, I'm 5'7". As long as you're look, I am 5'7". As long as you're taller than me, that's all that matters. Okay.
Enjoy flowers.
Oh, what? Eat soup. Why can't I eat soup? Oh my gosh. Fanboy at a 42 Doug concert.
I don't know who that is.
He's a rapper. But who the fuck is gonna fan for him of all people? That's crazy.
Posting Dirk in India.
They be like, go.
This one is under review. Use a backup camera.
Work in HR. Why y'all can't? That's wild as hell.
All the rules are just made by women.
It has to be, because what the fuck?
It
It has to be because
you can't have a birthday dinner as a man.
like you. Oh my gosh, this one says blow on your food.
You can't sit next to each other at other movie theaters if you're like in a movie. So you can't sit next to dudes.
This one says wear jerseys to sporting events. I mean, that's kind of the point, right? I'm confused about the backup camera. Wait, hold on. Are those asterisks for a moan while receiving a blowjob? So what the fuck? What are you
supposed to say? Yeah.
You're supposed to grunt.
Yeah.
Moaning.
Yeah, like they're like, it's like a turn on or a turn off for girls.
I like a man that moans because that means I'm doing my job.
That's how I feel. A lot of women don't.
Like, that's crazy. See, that's because they apparently haven't opened up fully sexually, because anyone that has loves that.
Right.
I don't really know too many people that don't. Sips tequila.
All right, I think that's the list. I think that was 40 different things we just went up for.
40 different bitter ass statements. Long story short, don't be her who created this.
It's all about
like, what the hell? Right, it's her.
Eat soup is hilarious.
Her
like, what do you mean you can't eat soup?
That threw me right. Like, why you can't eat soup? Because if you do,
her to explain this whole list. Like, there's gotta be.
No, she will explain it, and it'll be even worse than your thoughts right
right,
now.
I'm gonna need you to do a go live or something, or do a little YouTube video.
You can't eat soup because it's hot and you gotta blow on it. So I split them into two. Like, what?
And then you gotta slurp on it, and that's
you gotta slurp. That's just gay. What? Like what?
I was just gonna
Slurping
say
is for women. Like, I don't. Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, when you said that, it just really clicked in my head. But okay.
Hopefully, it's not that hot.
Slurping's for women.
What do you got next, yo?
Oh my gosh. Choking. Oh my god.
Men can't be choked. Like what?
That's crazy because I'm going to choke you.
No,
You think you're going to
what?
choke me and I can't choke you back? Oh my gosh, that's wild. Choke each other out.
Don't choke me, guys.
He said, don't choke.
I'm fragile.
You're fragile, are
Yeah.
you? You don't like that?
Nah. I don't need to be gasping for air to clap cheeks. That's wild to me.
Okay, well then let's talk about the kinky things that we do and don't like during sex. That's
Go
a
ahead.
good subject. So, okay. So, whenever you are receiving a blowjob, do you like for the woman to look you in your eyes, or you just prefer her to avoid eye contact?
Oh, the look in the eye is confirmation that it's going down.
Oh, really?
That's the confirmation that's what's next is going to be even more fire.
Okay. I don't like. I'm like, don't look at me. Goddamn. Just put the covers, like, let me go to work, or it needs to be dark or something. Like,
That might be a comfortability thing, right? Like if
It's
you're
like an intimacy thing. Like, I am not good with like, how can I put it? I'm not good when it comes to people trying to be all passionate, because like this is not what we doing. Like, this is, you know what I'm
you
saying?
came here for one reason and one reason only.
Right. This might never see you again. No, I'm just kidding. You want to have passionate sex with me? Like, this is crazy. And then the kissing thing. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to kiss me. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. I'm scared. People got so much
what?
shit going on.
Oh yeah, of course.
I'd be scared somebody to kiss me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Do you like kissing?
No,
Right? It's like a thing. I don't know.
it's not even a trust. It's not even that thing. I just
No, I don't even
like
think it's like an intimacy.
kissing
Like, it's
at
like not an
all.
affection thing or anything, but it's just like I don't want your spit in my mouth. And I don't like that shit where they be talking about spit in my mouth. Like, you spit in my fucking mouth.
Game over.
I'm finna knock your head off. Like, that is crazy. I feel like that is so first of all, spitting on someone is considered assault.
Spitting in someone is not.
That's crazy. That's wild as hell. Like, what would you do if somebody spit in your mouth?
Call the police because you need to remove me from this situation.
You just made me choke. Call the police.
Call. You want me to call? I'll call because I don't want to do anything. I come remove me. Hey, take me to a hotel, please.
Call me
I know
over.
this is my place. I understand that. Give her an
But she
hour or
just
two to
spit in my
get
damn
the
mouth.
fuck out. It's time to go.
So you're not.
No,
What
fuck
about
no.
the whole? What is that other thing they say? Spit in their ass. Spit in their ass.
If I'm doing the spitting,
Oh, so you just don't want nobody spit on you, period. But you gonna do the spitting.
if that's cool with them, yeah, I'll spit in some ass. Don't spit in my ass. That's
Would
weird.
you?
Like,
I would hope not. Would you spit in someone's mouth?
absolutely not.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, no.
I would hope not. That's gross.
Double standards is wild.
Well, you just had one with but I get it. Not all men like their ass being played with.
Where do we just go?
To the ass.
What was the other topic that you had something else? Where did we just go?
Oh my gosh. And where do we go from here? Question. Where do we go from
You had a good one. I just don't remember it.
Did I?
Yeah. Do you have it on your phone?
I do not, because I forgot to send it to you. And, was it the procrastination one? Yeah, let's talk about
I mean,
that.
we can. That's why I don't know my goddamn internet fucking code or whatever it's called that I've only used once. When I set everything up, I just set everything up and then call it a day. It is in a corner that is irrelevant. Like, I don't even see this corner. So getting that number is kind of wild, if possible. I don't see it.
And then looked at her because she's the one that he was like, oh, she ain't gonna get it because I'm not gonna go back there.
Yeah, it just doesn't exist at this point. So procrastination is something that kicks my ass every day because I work from home and that shit feel like leaving home is like the job. Like,
It
I'll be
does.
here all fucking day, and if I got shit to do, I don't want to do it.
I be trying to spread it out, like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna just do this today. And like, I have a bad thing where like I could need to go to like UPS or something like that, and I'll sit there and I'll drive past and know I ain't got shit else to do, nothing to do, and be like, you know what? I should be going in there. And then I look away and just keep on speed off. Like, you
Facts.
know what?
Like
Another time.
Yeah, I got it bad. I need to get the fuck out of this work from home shit. This shit got me weirdly authentic about myself. Like I don't go outside. If I go outside, I'm like I don't even drive at night. Like cause, and I'm just like I don't even know why. I don't
You know,
like to
that's
do
actually
it.
become a thing now. Like no one really likes to drive at night. Like I definitely don't. Like
I
if
don't
it's up
either.
to me, first of all, I don't even want to drive in the day. I just don't want to drive at all. Like,
Facts.
can we come up with those machines? You know what I'm saying? That just pick you up and just float me to where the hell I need to go.
That would work in like New York because I think they have those in New York where like they have those automatic Ubers.
Oh,
But like you can't go too fast because you're like in a block setting. Like literally the speed limit's like 20 miles an hour and you have to turn right or turn left every like 2 seconds.
Even
So it's
fucking
not
school
like
zone.
it even that. And you can't even it's not really a highway you need to be on. So
I don't
that
like
makes
that
sense.
idea.
Here, that shit would be ridiculous. You not about to have me on no fucking bodies. I-35 with a ghost person.
Going 20 miles a fucking hour. You will never get to your destination.
Watch a robot miss the exit. What they gonna do? Malfunction? Explode?
Oh my gosh! If it was the exit, like right,
Like what if someone cuts them off and they can't maneuver to get back over and then try to get back over and exit? Now you're both gone.
But I do want one of those cars that'll drive itself. Like, you know, that'd be kind of
Shout out
cool.
to Tesla.
That'd be real cool. I'm just lazy, so anything that could take away from my hard work.
I kid you not. I did see somebody on the highway once. He was like knocked out. Like I kid you not. He was literally asleep. Like just
And the car was just driving.
yeah. And I was like, right lane, exit. Like, I'm not about to be competing with robots on the highway.
At all. Like, go ahead and cut me off. Just look, just do it. Oh, I think I remember.
Okay.
Was it the zodiac sign one? Like bullshit.
Yeah, it was that one, and I just remember two.
Oh, you did? Okay.
So you were talking. It was marriage, living with somebody, and then the zodiac sign stuff.
Yes. Let's talk about the zodiac sign
Mm-hmm.
because you said bullshit, and I was like, I think it's
It is
kind of legit.
It is bullshit. Like because like how do you? It's actually a funny thing because your zodiac sign is predetermined off of birth, like your race.
True. Okay.
Right? So if you're born black, you're supposed to be this, this, and this. If you're born a Virgo or what's another sign? I don't know signs.
Well, I'm a Libra.
Libra.
And I feel like my stuff is like pretty accurate. Like before I even read it, and then I read it, I was like,
I mean, there's
some of
another
this stuff definitely
there's
matches
another
me.
person in this universe who compares to you and you're gonna resonate to. Like there's people I look up to that I resonate to. We have like zero signs and how do you say the word? Is it zero signs in common? Like I don't know what y'all be saying. We're not the same sign.
Okay,
Right, but I resonate with this particular person based off their life and their thoughts.
got it.
It's the same thing with race, right? Like I can also resonate with someone who's white, Indian, Mexican, all these other different races in the universe, and that's their race is predetermined, just like your zodiac sign.
I guess I think it's like for me, it's just like vibes and energy. I do like most of my friends are actually Libras, so that's why like I'm like okay,
Oh, the Libra crew.
yeah. And then like I get what you're saying because like I'm a Libra, but I gravitate a lot towards like Scorpios and Pisces, like those for whatever reason they kind of act like me more.
What is it? Is it like what's a Pisces? Like what's the spirit animal? Is that what y'all
fish.
call it? A fish? What's a Virgo?
I don't fucking know.
I think I'm a woman.
What, you said what?
Isn't it a girl? I think the Virgo sign's a girl, right?
And Libras are scales. I don't know. Let's Google it. We're gonna have to Google it. I don't know. I know Taurus is a bull. Gemini is like the two-faced people.
Libras are lions.
No, that's Leos.
Oh shit.
Libras are the scales.
Oh, like the justice scales.
Balance, yes.
Okay. Sounds a lot of made up stuff.
Yeah, young maiden carrying a sheaf of wheat.
What?
For the
For
Virgos?
Virgo?
Yeah.
We mad women.
Some wheat.
Yeah.
He said wheat man.
See, maybe that's why you connect with women so well.
Or I'm not a piece of shit and I like to like listen to everybody. Both can be true.
Let's remove the credibility of zodiacs.
No, I think there might be something to that, just because of like census purposes, right? Like to gather information, you have to kind of put everyone in a boat.
Yeah.
And if they can like figure out like 98% of Virgos are this, that's automatically all Virgos. Or 30% of Leos are this, that's what Leos are. So for census purposes, I can definitely understand that, because you can do the same thing for races and things like that. Like Hispanics tend to have this, Mexican people have this, Spanish people have this, blacks have this, Indian people have this, whatever the case may be. But like, I don't think that stuff defines people, because you can come across a person who is a Virgo and they be a complete fucking maniac.
Yeah, I will say that. I will be like, I feel like some of it is bullshit,
I'm a Virgo.
and then some of it is like pretty. See, and I get along with Virgos. One of my a few friends that I've had like really close are Virgos.
Is Rox a Virgo?
No, I don't think so.
I fuck with Rox. We get Rox on.
I think Rox is a. Don't get me lying.
Yeah. Don't do it. I'll show her the
I
clip.
want to say Gemini, but don't get me wrong. Sorry, Annie. Lo siento, tía.
Shout out to Rox, man. Is she still in the service industry?
Huh?
Is she still in the service
Yeah,
industry?
she's in management. She's a manager.
Does she work at Burnett?
No.
Okay. Does she move restaurants altogether?
Oh no. I mean, no, she's not. She's more customer service. She's a manager though.
Okay.
Yeah, she got her own little team and all that.
Shout out to Rox.
She runs shit.
I gotta connect with Rox, man. That was
She
my
the
dog.
boss. Yeah, she still talks shit, so.
That's why she's my dog.
Be ready for her to start talking shit to your ass. Like, oh, you ain't heard from your ass in forever, Calvin.
That's why she's my dog, man. So.
What you want to talk about now? Marriage.
We can talk about marriage, but do you particularly believe in like zodiac signs and,
I do.
and like overall?
I'm a firm believer in, the stars and how some things are written in the sky. So yeah, I do. Some things are written in the sky, the water, the air. Very strong believer in that.
Once I can't say new generation. Once the people who are like 4 or 5 years younger than me got a hold of that shit, like zodiac signs and love languages, the motherfuckers ran with that shit.
That's my only thing. I feel like the reason why a lot of people think that is bullshit is because they literally make everything about a fucking zodiac sign now. But it's like us older.
He cheated on me and left me. Guess what sign he was, girl?
Right.
Wait,
so it's just like,
what?
But I feel like people our age, like we look into, the deeper meaning of it, which is why like I kind of more so went into like, I feel like things are written in the sky, the sun, the moon, like things like that. But these new age people, they put everything on down. He can't cook. Must be a Cancer. Like, god damn. Like, y'all just make everything about it.
When they're surprised about your sign because they think they know all the signs. You're a Virgo? Okay. Really, Calvin?
I had a bad experience with one of them.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
god damn.
You guys are crazy. I'm like, I don't even know you.
Right.
Look, what are you talking
Like,
about?
shit, no, that other Virgo you might have met. Yeah, but this one, I'm chill. Like, I ain't it. But yeah, though, I definitely believe in it. But I just don't believe in like everything, like the way that they kind of do it now. I ain't on it like that. Like,
it's more of like a default to actually experiencing or saying like what the problem is.
I will say that, yeah, it's like a deflection for sure.
Mm-hmm. For sure. So marriage, you said you were not married, but you were engaged. Oh, actually, the one I want to get into is the living with each other.
Let's do it.
Because I will never live with a woman ever again unless we are engaged or married. And when I mean live, I mean you need to know that there are bills due at certain points of time, and we need to figure that out. Because outside of that, I'm not doing that shit again. That shit was a fucking roller coaster.
I wouldn't say like I would never. I can't say that, but I would. But like you said, like there would definitely be an understanding. Like if I were to decide, because I have kids, so it's just like, then there's that. So I have to take all of that into consideration. Like, are my kids going to be comfortable with this person living here? Like, Are they gonna get along? Do they like this person? Like, does this person like kids? Like stuff like that. So it's just like I come with a big ass package. So I know people are already like, if I have relations with them, they're kind of already like leery. They're like, I don't know if I want to be living with somebody and all these
Living
kids.
with someone is so. It's not even maybe just particularly on your scale with like having. So living with a person is so unattractive to me. Like,
oh my gosh.
I don't even want to talk finances with people. Like living in a home with someone. Like I couldn't imagine like living with someone who I wasn't engaged with for longer than maybe 2 or 3 months, if that.
Okay. We said for longer than that time frame?
Yeah.
Or being engaged with them?
No.
Like,
If I'm engaged or I'm married to someone, that's with the territory. That's it. We've
Yeah.
already that's that. Yeah, you're
oh,
stuck.
but you don't see if you weren't engaged
Yeah,
with
if
them,
we
you
wa- if
can't.
I
You
want
don't see
that.
it making it past.
Yeah, like no,
I
you
can
got
see
about
that.
3 months to figure it out for
I
yourself. Yeah.
I've done that, and I was miserable as fuck.
It
Like,
sucks.
I mean, not. I did that
I
for
remember
years.
pulling up to
So
the
miserable.
place like, damn, I don't want to go in.
And you sit there in the parking lot for a little bit and then leave. Like, you know what? I
Yo,
think
let me
I'm
go
gonna come
grab
back
something
home
to eat.
later.
I'm gonna go to Applebee's or something. Let me go grab some 2 for $2 or some shit real quick. Bring her one
or none.
or none.
Let me go eat the 2 for 2 by my damn self. Pass some time. Maybe she'll be gone by then.
It can be a miserable experience because like when I was younger, I did expect like, and this is weird 2019 18-year-old brain, like we should live together.
Yeah, you think that because you're like, we're young. Like, why not?
We're
Live it
grown,
before,
like we should just be
have
living with
sex
each
every
other.
day.
It's
I
gonna
think
be
that's really what it is.
It's gonna be fantastic. I got in-house cat. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna be so fun. And then you get to like the boredom and the mundaneness of like the bills that are coming every single month. Like, hey, you got that one? Hey, you got that one? Oh, you want? Okay, I'll take care of this. Whatever the case may be. But yeah, I would not recommend.
Yeah, because then it does like I hate talking finances with people. Period. Like, because I don't want to have to sit here and be asking you for this money.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know I'm gonna have it, but then I gotta worry about if you gonna have it,
Mm-hmm.
and then if you don't have it, I gotta worry about how I'm gonna make sure it gets done.
Yeah.
Like, that's my like I hate talking finances with anyone. Like, I don't like talking finances with friends, so I don't like lending money. Like I prefer to just avoid all that. Like,
If
I'd
I
rather
ask
just
for
give
money,
you the money. I'd
if
rather
I ask for
do
money,
that.
I'm gonna give it back. Like I hate having to owe someone money. Like
Yeah, and that's why I don't ask for money.
I'll
Like,
just give it back.
I'd rather just let you have it. Like, rather like instead of you owing me, I'd rather just let you have it because what I'm not gonna do is hunt you down for some money you owe me and then you get an attitude because you got to pay me back. Like, I didn't have an attitude
Yeah.
when I gave it to you. Like, you didn't have no attitude when you asked me for this money. Like,
Yeah.
that's crazy. So I hate like dealing with finances with anyone, which is why I just enjoy I'd rather just live by myself. 'Cause
Yeah, absolutely. Like you have your own place, I have my own place. If
spend a
it's
night every once in a
if
while.
it deems itself like relationship wise to live together, yeah, they're just because you have to also learn like people's living habits. I think that a lot of times people like people for them outside of their home, and
Yeah.
then not realize once they get to
I'm gonna be dirty as fuck.
dirty, like just clutter everywhere. Like I'm not the anti like yeah, I'm tired of technical difficulties. These shits have been happening more and more every fucking time, and it's frustrating, but that's exactly what happens when you have 75 episodes out there in the universe. But I think the last thing I left off on was like personal habits of like dealing with someone that you're living with. Like you don't really know their habits. Like they can be cool as hell outside, they can be as proper as you want, like out fucking side. But when you get to their house, it's in shambles. It's crazy. I've heard multiple times, and I'm not saying that this is a crazy thing to hear from people, but like they'll say you have soap and paper towels and you have stuff in your bathroom, and I'm like, what does that mean? And then they'll tell me niggas don't got that a lot of times, and I'm just like, have you ever experienced that?
What do you mean,
Like just
hand soap and
like just a nigga's bathroom has shit in it, like hand soap, that stuff, like the basic stuff.
yeah.
Like I've heard multiple times from people who have dealt with dudes, like that's not even a dude's mindset.
You know, I've actually been to I've dealt with a few people, and I was like, and this is why I don't go to people's house. Like, because so you mean to tell me, you know what I'm saying, you pissing and you have to hold your shit to piss, and you ain't got no hand soap up in here, like none at all, or if they do have soap, it's bar soap. Like that's nasty.
That's trifling.
That is nasty as hell. That is gross, because now I gotta sit here and wash my hands with your dick soap. Like that's how I feel. Like because
I think that's so weird. Like, and again, I don't talk to too many niggas because I can't relate. I can't relate, to be honest. But like that thought, like I can understand running out of soap.
Yeah,
you can run out
but
of shit.
But
if you just never had it,
no, yeah. I'm like, okay, at least, and then they don't. If you don't have napkins, like it's the Dollar Tree. Okay, I'm just put that out there.
$1.25 tree.
Yes, they right, because why y'all need that extra quarter? Mm-hmm. But anyways, y'all
buy 15 things.
There. Yes, there's like literally towels there that you can go buy real quick for people to dry their hands off, hang up. It's the small things. They even have cheap little hand soap. It don't have to be Bath and Body Works or nothing like that. But yeah, it really does throw me off. Or why do you know I'm coming over here and you didn't clean your toilet or something? That throws me off. Or close the shower curtain because the tub dirty. Not like I'm gonna shower here. Like it's just be the small things. Like I just be like, this is beyond me. So I ain't gonna lie. Like I be scared.
Yeah.
Sometimes of what I'm finding. And if I go, I'd be trying to make sure I have, just in case I ain't got no toilet paper. I carry baby wipes everywhere.
Oh, that's tough.
I carry baby wipes everywhere I go. Because some women are trifling like that too. So yeah.
I don't think I've ever been to
I have.
woman's place where it was just like abnormally lacking shit in the bathroom.
I have. Not recently. Thank the Lord. Not recently. But yeah, in my past experiences, I've definitely dealt with, and then I just be like, look, I'm finna go to the store and grab you some stuff, because there's just no way that you're comfortable living like this. Oh, and they do be. People
do be comfortable in places they don't. Well, in places they're comfortable at. That's another reason why I'm not moving and living with anybody.
And I also can't eat from everybody's house either. I'm like,
the facts. Oh, you sell plates? Well, never mind.
Like you can sell in places you got a cat on your stove.
How you selling plates and ain't never been in a restaurant setting in your life? Like, how you even know how to properly clean shit?
See, and the thing is, I took in school I took culinary arts, and so with culinary arts you have to take all the damn tests that you would take to be, yes, and that shit was hell. So like
it's hell for people who read. Like, let me this. So, shit, I'm about to be really mean. Like, I had a conversation with someone who sells plates, right? And then they were like, that TABC stuff, that food handler stuff is like really simple and easy to pass. I'm like, it's not meant for you to just pass it. You need to read and comprehend foodborne illnesses. You need to understand what that means. A lot of folks don't understand what that means. Y'all mixing the chicken and the shrimp. It's not supposed to be that way. And just because no one's got sick yet, it's on its way.
Yes, like that shit throws me off. I'm like, hold on, it tells you the proper way to clean. You're supposed
heights of food.
2 different kinds of sinks, and they are supposed to be cleaned out with bleach. The bleach supposed to sit in the damn sink for a minute first before. Like, y'all can't be selling people plates and you don't know this. Like, that's beyond me. Like I just don't buy food from everybody.
I've never bought food or a plate from someone. I think I'm gonna do a series one day called like "Buy Plates in Austin, East Side" to be exact. But
you gonna? Oh,
I don't think I'm gonna eat them.
What you gonna?
I'm gonna be an asshole.
You're gonna buy them and do what? Buy them and give them to somebody and have them come on here and eat them and give their true opinion.
That's a great idea.
This is gonna
shake the city.
Look, I'll be honest. I'm brutally honest. So watch out, because y'all gonna be on this podcast on Instagram Live. We gonna tell it all. We gonna say who food don't be cooked all the way and everything.
Man, if I could tell that by photos. I actually had someone hit me on my DM because like now 2023, I'm laughing at photos now. Like food photos.
So you're laughing at people's food?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm doing that across the board. Someone hit me and was like, "What the fuck is funny?" I was like, "You're weird." I was like, "Listen." I was like, "Listen, your food wasn't that yet, but keep working." That's so weird for you to have a critique my food. Why do men always try to compare themselves to women? And all I do in response to anything like that, I just post a bunch of food and let you feel away. Let you snap through that and understand where I'm coming from. But again,
I just post my food, and if people gonna come, they like it, what it look like, cool. If they think it look nasty, I mean, I've never had anyone tell me that my food didn't look good.
Neither have they, and that's the problem.
I more so get people to be like, okay, well, let me know when you gonna cook again, because anyone that knows me knows I love to eat way too much to be playing with some food. Like, I better know how to cook with my family background. It ain't no damn way. And I just be like, throw it off when I be seeing some people cooking. I'm like, first of all, why is y'all using salad shrimp? Y'all is making salad shrimp, and it's the cooked, so that throws me off. And then got it next to some salmon.
Yeah, I wish we had 4
that.
hours.
That shit throws me off. Like, I'm like, people still buy this shit, and y'all trying to fry it. It's not supposed to be that. Y'all, like, go get y'all some wild caught or something, some Argentine something. But y'all are using these pink, already cooked salad shrimp, and got the nerve to be trying to make them all fancy. I ain't never
and
in my
charge
life.
$25 for a plate. I got you.
I ain't never in my life, like, that shit. My stomach be hurting looking at it. And y'all using this in Alfredo. Everybody and their mama makes some Alfredo. Like, god damn, that's horrible.
I could speak on this for 40 hours, but we only got 5 minutes left. So, I know that you just got a new piercing.
I did.
What is it called?
I have no idea what the hell it's called. Okay, when they asked me, there's like, what kind? I just googled the picture, picture through the lip. But I've been wanting this piercing forever, and it hurt. I wanted to knock her ass across the goddamn room. Yes.
What are these called?
Angel bites.
Angel bites.
Yes.
And then this is just normal
nose piercing, just a double nose piercing.
But this one is, you don't know yet.
I have no idea.
Do you know? What's it called?
Which one?
The lip one.
Because it's 2 ways it can be done. So I'm assuming it's 2. Like, they have the one where it goes through the outside. And, they have one. And then, but this one's through my inner lip.
Like, so under it?
I want the one in the middle up top. I know this is Medusa. I can't think of the bottom one.
She was like, yeah, me either. I got it. It might just be the brie.
I just, right. I'm sick. And it actually makes a perfect triangle. So, like, with and I didn't even think about that when I got it, but I made sure that it was going to look decent before I got it. But now I'm like, I want lip fillers. And people are like, okay, you just got the damn, how's that going to work? Yeah. I'm like, they're like, how that's going to work? I'm like,
what hurts more, tattoos or piercings?
Piercings, I will say. Because, I mean, even though it's quick, it's like, you want to, I want to fight. Like, that's how bad it hurt. And it was just bleeding. She's like, oh, you're a bleeder. I'm like, do you usually bleed? I'm like, hell no. So when she did that, I was like, shit, did you do something wrong? Like, what the fuck? And then one of my friends like, it's probably because your bottom lip a little juicy. I'm like, what the I do have my bottom lip it ain't just the smallest bottom lip. Like, it pokes out there. But I'm like, I don't think that was it. You could have kept that one to yourself, because I definitely want my lips bigger. But everyone's against it. People keep telling me don't get my lips done. I guess they scared I'm gonna look, I don't know, like them rich white folks.
Rich white folks got big lips?
When they go get their lips done, they be looking.
Oh, they be having them. I can't say. Can I say no?
The dick. Was you gonna say the DSLs?
What's that?
Dick sucking lips.
Oh, I ain't never heard of that brand.
Really? You've never
that's a brand?
That is not a brand. That's oh my gosh, that is definitely not a brand. So you ain't never heard, and actually for the most part, this is like a reference to black women with big lips, mainly black women with big lips, they say, "Oh, she got those DSLs," and it just means big, like dick sucking lips, like big lips.
Can't all lips suck dick?
It's a difference in, I guess, the grip of the dick. I don't know. Look, don't I ain't got them. I'm trying to get them. Shit.
I'm out of touch, huh?
Very much so, because that is such an old phrase. Like I've heard that over 10 years ago.
I thought all women's lips suck dick. I don't know.
Well, you got some.
I don't know if it's a preference of, like, I don't know.
Just a look. Like,
Yeah.
she got big lips.
So she sucks
So
dick
she
well?
must suck some good
They
dick.
just assume that she know what she doing.
Yeah. Just like when
That's
they,
like zodiac signs and
just like when they assume
race.
people that have tongue rings can do all this magical shit. I'm just like, most of us just get it because we want it. Not saying, hey, look, I'm a pro, but not everyone with a tongue ring know what the fuck they're doing. I know from experience. That shit was horrible. I ain't gonna talk about her, but goddamn. I'm like, how the hell you sit here and bragged all about how you
Tongue
can do
ring
this?
for nothing?
Absolutely was a tongue. She had a tongue for nothing. Tongue and a mouth for absolutely fucking nothing. I'm like, yo, I hope you suck dick better than you eat. Because the experience was not this ain't what I came here for. This is not what I signed up for.
I need a refund.
I definitely needed a refund because I should never brought my ass up over here. Your ass, oh, that shit was horrible. Oh my gosh. So now people would laugh at me when I make jokes. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't know women for me because, baby, she just fucked it up for a lot of people. Or if you can do good at it, please don't brag about it and then be horrible. There's nothing worse than someone hyping up what they can do. And then they do it and it'd be like,
Yeah.
not you sat here and made me think I was going to have a full porno experience. And this shit
was
is
a small movie. What they call them?
short clip.
A short clip. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Let's get you out of here.
Oh my God.
So, final question. This is it because
Okay.
I'm keeping this drop here for the rest of this month of January. And what'd you come into the year wanting to do? Like, was there like a New Year's resolution that you had in mind?
Yeah, so I came into the year more so wanting to break bonds. And like, so before I came into the year, I wanted ties and bonds and things with people that, you know what I'm saying, just didn't want to elevate or, move forward with their life, change their life, be better. I made the resolution that they had to go. Like,
Absolutely.
and they was gone before
you was ready to
they
let
was
them
gone
go.
before Christmas. Like, damn, okay. Like, I didn't know the universe was gonna move this fast. Might have wanted to have a little bit more fun a little longer. But yeah, that was my like main thing. It was just that, and it was like for me, I wanted to come with a like more elevated mind, react differently to like certain situations, be more understanding. So far, so good. And I'm like breaking out of my shell. So I'm like working on the social anxiety. So that's like the main thing that I like came into, and to be more calm, more understanding. And I think I'm doing it. I could say I'm doing it. Work on my anger too, because Lord Jesus.
Yeah, you got to work on it. You're supposed to like
Be ready
run
to
this
flip
whole pod. You're supposed to run the whole pod.
So look, y'all, I'm gonna be on here. I'm gonna be on here and be nice. See, I ain't caught. He started it when he called people ugly. I just went with it.
Listen,
But see, the
some
old
people look like cod.
But see, the old me
Fish.
would have been. See,
It's okay.
Oh my God. See, the old me would have been the one to bring that up. See, you know what I'm saying? That's progress.
Yeah.
You not working on it.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
I'm actually reverse working on it. Like, I worked on it in like 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 23. I might just have to start being a little spicy because you motherfucking... I'm not going to say
Some people just need it, Some people need the brutal honesty. I'll be trying to work on my
Some
delivery.
of them do, right? But like, that's all they do is like get. Never mind. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry.
For another time.
It's enough. 79. What's 79 versus 69? Like, what is the difference? Is it like the dick longer if it's like 79 versus like? Never mind. Anyways, this is the Can We Talk podcast, episode 75. We had our special guest who has been on before.
Yes.
Which was 69, but 79. You know, like actually, how I flipped that kind of like I don't know. I didn't flip shit. I don't know what I'm doing, but we just have pictures to take, and then we are good to go. But I'm gonna halt that and say, do you want to add anything about your socials and things like that for people to listen or watch with your 100K?
Well, follow me. Follow me on Instagram, Heavy Be Curvy. No, but seriously, I'm a good time. I be on live, you know what I'm saying? I'm funny as hell. I'm probably funnier on live than I probably am
In real life?
right here.
In real life?
Hell to the no.
No?
In real life, I'm a fucking hoot. Okay? In real life, I be having people crying laughing because I don't know. I just came on here trying to be nice, you know? But the next time, ain't none of y'all safe. I'm going to join in with Calvin.
All of my podcast guests are not. This is Can We Talk Podcast, episode 75. You guys enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you guys so much for listening. Goodbye.
Bye.